What's up everyone, AJ on Day Trader Boom or Bust here with today's recap video. I hope you had a great trading day. I'm going to try and make this recap pretty short and sweet, although my day was anything but that. It actually felt like it really dragged on and the market just tested my patience today. Fortunately, with all the work that I've been putting in lately, I feel that I passed that test. So let's take a look at the trades I did today. So this is today's watch list. I post this every morning between 9 and 9:15 a.m. on my Twitter account. If you want to make sure to catch that, go ahead and give me a follow at AJ Tabayan. So on the primary watch list today, I had Plug and Apple both as gappers. And then I had DAL, Delta Airlines, on pre-market volume. And I actually believe that they had reported earnings at the time. And on the secondary watch list, I had Facebook based off of the daily. And then I had MGM and Mara, both as continuation plays. So here's the overview of the day. Took 6 trades today. Unfortunately, I did finish in the red. So there's 6 trades to review. I think the key thing to note is that my first trade here on Mara was at 9:34, and my last trade on Plug here was at 3:31. So it was an all day today. Like I said, I had to be patient. I actually sat in a trade. The longest trade I had here was the second last one on Plug here, where I was in it for near, I guess, over an hour and a half. So we'll talk about that. But let's start with Mara. Mara was an opening range. And really, when you're trading Mara in the opening range, it really can be a little bit crazy. I mean, if you catch it, it's great. But if not, it can definitely come back on you. So you can see that in the first few minutes here, it did set this range here. And I thought it was weak, and I thought it was going to be a short. So I went short here. Unfortunately, it came right back on me and ended up stopping me out. Now, fortunately, my original stop loss was above the high of day. So I had moved my stop loss after it had started to move in my direction a little bit. And because, like I said, I know that Mara can really jump. And I didn't want to get caught with crazy spread and take a big loss with some crazy spread. So this ended up being a 0.6R loss, I believe. So that was the first trade on Mara. After that, and you can see it. Look at this. Mara pushed all the way up, came all the way back down. If we zoom out on this, actually, you'll see that after coming all the way back down, let's look at the 5-minute chart. Mara went all the way up, came all the way down, and then pushed all the way back up again. And that's just the way that Mara can trade intraday. My second trade was on DKNG. And here on DKNG, you can see, it pushed up quite a bit. And then, so as I mentioned yesterday, I don't like to take an opening range when the initial candle, whether it's a 1 minute or 5-minute candle, is so wide, so big. And so what happened was it did come back, and I was playing a bit of a trend continuation. I thought it might bounce off of this level here. So I did take a long here, and you can see it went in my direction. And this is where I say the market really tested my patience today, because I think my profit target was just was around here. And this went in my direction for quite some time. You can see these are 5-minute candles here. And after, going all this distance, it came all the way back on me. And at that point, I was at 0.5R for my stop loss. And it came back and stopped me out. So, I figured that if it broke the low of my entry candle here, that the move was negated. But I was really surprised that it came all the way back, but it is what it is. So after that, I ended up trading Plug for the rest of the day. Plug, as you can see, was for the most part trending up for a lot of the day. But I thought there were definitely some opportunities to catch a decent pullback, because it wasn't, this wasn't just a straight line up, and you can see it was definitely making, trading this channel on the way up. So I thought there could be opportunities to kind of play the channel. In any case, and I didn't play it so great here with the first trade. The first trade here, I clearly misread this with this. I thought at the time this was almost a bit of a double top, because this was high of day at the time. It came back up, but it failed to go push above there. And after seeing this big red candle, I thought it might have a bit of a pullback. And with this engulfing red candle here, I had gone short, but it immediately came back on me and ended up stopping me out. I did take a full 1 hour loss on that one. And then you can see it had trouble getting above this area here, which was this 33. There was a ton of asks at 33.50. So when it ate up all those asks, I thought there was an opportunity to to catch a short. So you can see I did a bit of a ambush entry here. I think it's a little bit more apparent on the 1 minute chart. So let's take a look at that. Let's move over here. Where was this? Okay, yeah, so here it is. Okay, so what I did was when it had trouble at this level over here, and like I said, it failed to sorry, I'm just trying to get my bearings here. Where was this this particular trade? Oh no, sorry, this was the first oh, I'm sorry, I actually missed. This is the first trade I've made on Plug. Plug had, which you didn't see on the 5 minute chart. I had talked about this poor trade, but then this one was an earlier trade. I apologize. So let's go back to the 1 minute and talk about that trade. You can see that it failed to push above this level here. When it came back down, when it broke below pre-market high, I did go short. And again, so this is where once again my patience was tested, because my stop loss was my profit target was right here. You can see this wicked right there, nearly catching my my 2 hour profit target. Unfortunately, now I did see it struggle here, and because it was so close, and and I had already kind of missed out on a lot of unrealized P&L on that DKNG trade, I did take a partial here. And I thought it could push down. I thought at least it would test this 200 SMA on the 1 minute chart here, but it didn't. It just came all the way back up and stopped me at the break even, which again was a bit frustrating. But I didn't, like I said in the intro, I didn't really lose my cool today. It just, I kind of rolled with the punches and took everything as it came. So that was that trade. And where is the entry here? I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, so this is the second trade I was talking about. Again, so when it failed to this is where I thought it was a double top. This was high of day at the time. This failed to test the high of day at the time. I thought it might come back down. When it pushed, seemed to push below this 20 EMA along with this 50 SMA, I went short. Unfortunately, it didn't continue and came back and stopped me out. That was a full 1 hour loss. And then, as I was talking about with that level at 33.50, and this is where I was in this trade for quite some time. There we go. So it ate up all these asks at 33.50. I gave this quite a wide stop loss above the high. At the time this was high of day, but I think my stop loss was well above that. Because I didn't want it to jump up on me in case, which it can happen on Plug. So you can see that this went in my direction over here, but then came back up, but it didn't test high of day at the time. And when it came, when it kind of sold off right over here, I added to my position because, like I said, I felt that this was a really wide stop, and the profit target was actually way down over here, you know, for that, and I thought it was quite a long way for it to run. So when I did an ad, my profit target was actually 32.97, I remember, which was right here. And you can see once again, so this is the third trade of the day where it just wicked off and just and failed to hit my profit target. So I took a partial again when I saw that the price was starting to stall. I thought I would definitely have at least an opportunity to maybe, you know, catch a, you know, another partial if it had come down to at least where my 2R profit target was. Unfortunately, it continued to ride this 200 SMA up, and look, it stopped me out at break even, which was just at the time I was like, I can't believe this, man. Like, it's just, I can't believe. And like I said, I entered this trade here at 12:15. Sorry, 12:15 was the original entry. The ad was here, and then, you know, this is all the way at 155, and you know, that's a long time for me to be in the trade, and I can't believe that it came all the way back up on me. But that's just the kind of day that it was. I really felt I was trading well for the day. I wasn't rushing anything. I felt I was reading things pretty good. Just the market didn't cooperate with me, and you know, my positions just didn't work. So the last trade of the day was also on plug, and what I saw here was let me just it was, like I said, it was right at the end of the day here. I thought that let me see, there were it was, oh, here it is. So on the 1 minute chart here, let me just pull this up. Look, there it is. So here on the 1 minute chart, this was high a day. Our high a day at the time was, I think, right around here. In any case, I saw a push, try to make an attempt on low volume here. You can see the decreasing volume here as it tried to push up, and it pushed down. And I thought, you know, I thought I would wait for a retest. So, and again, there was this 33.50 level I felt was still in play. So I did an ambush entry here because I thought, you know, it might come back, retest, and sell off. So I entered here. It actually wicked all the way here, and I was above, my stop loss was just above high of day. But you can see it through this upside down hammer candle here on decent volume. So I thought, oh man, this is really going to work. And my profit target was right around here. So it got to about 1.2R of my profit target. So I hadn't even moved it to my stop loss to break even, but I did keep it above this level here because it, like I said, it almost touched this twice, and I figured if it broke that level, this move was, you know, was negated. And but I thought, you know, I thought there was nothing stopping it from selling off here, but it had other plans, and unfortunately it came back and stopped me out, and that was it for the day. I wasn't going to take any trades at that time. That was, like I said, 346. That got, you know, I wasn't going to try and catch anything at that time. That just would have been chasing, in my opinion. So anyways, that was my day, but I stuck to the 6 trades. I felt I was patient, and I feel, overall, I feel good about the day. I just feel that, you know, my trades didn't work, which happens, and you know, last couple days have been really good. I've had a high, you know, win percentage, and I think today, even with the trades that worked against me, I think my trade management kept my losses low. You can see here that the overall loss for the day, I was in the red, 1.6R. I can live with that. If I can just finish the week off with another strong couple days like I started the week with, this is going to be a really, really good week. So that's the end of the recap for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until the next recap video, this is AJ on Day Trader Boomer Bust signing out. Cheers.